Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good afternoon. So I wanted to make a video of me planting some garlic. I am going to, I grew garlic. I grew garlic last year successfully for the first time. And out of that harvest, I saved the biggest cloves to plant this year. And I chose the biggest ones, and I had no idea that you were supposed to store those cloves in a paper bag. So I stored them in a Ziploc bag, and I left the Ziploc bag open, but I stored them outside in that laundry room. And I think you were supposed to store them in the fridge, and some of them they went bad, or see, look. They have these little, so unfortunate. Look at this. Obviously, I won't be able to plant those. And I was going to soak them 24 hours prior, but I just didn't have time. I'm gonna take the skin off and I'm gonna plant them. This is soft neck garlic that I ordered online last year. Oh my goodness, they are like super hard. Well, I think it's the paper around it that it's hard, but the actual clove is not hard. So I'm going to peel the casing off of them, and then we'll get back when it's time to plant it. Okay, we are back, and this is the planter I'm going to use to plant my garlic. I have put a good mixture of compost and manure and perlite and all that good stuff. Okay, so it's about 10 inches and of soil, and here's my garlic. They already peeled all the skin off, and I'm going to amend with potassium. I'm sorry, that's not potassium. This is potassium and phosphorus. And I'm gonna put nitrogen in the form of in the water with fish emulsion. I'm gonna use the water from the duck pond that has nitrogen in it, and I'm also gonna use for mulching some unfinished compost with some chicken poop in it. So we're gonna do that. So let's go ahead and mix that stuff in. I'm gonna plant the good garlic first, and if I have space, I'll plant the garlic that has the little spots in it. So let's see. You're supposed to plant it like 4 inches apart, but I'm gonna do 3 inches. When you plant your garlic, this side goes up and this side goes down. Like this. Planted about 2 inches deep, and I'm going to cover that, and then I'm going to put like a thin layer on top of soil. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same with another container just like this one next to it. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Getting ready to chop up a stump.
Caleb, why are you wearing that?
So I don't get dirt in my eyes, and be good, and the chainsaw is really loud, so I don't hear it, so it's quiet.
Oh, okay. So why are you renting a chainsaw?
To get rid of that stump over there. So we're gonna chop down that stump and chop it down to ground level so we can get rid of it.
Yeah. All right.
We need to change out his headphones though, because those aren't even tight against his ears.
This is the stump that he's talking about that we need to get rid of. We have trimmed this down so many times. When we moved here, that thing was massive. It was like up to those cords and almost up to that. And we trimmed it down, and I've trimmed it, and it just keeps growing. And we need this space. We actually need to clean the whole yard, but excuse the mess. But the grass is going to continue to grow, and eventually that stump right there, not the stump, that mound of dirt. Sorry about that. I kept that box springs because I thought I was going to use it as a trellis, but I'm going to get rid of it. And we're going to get rid of that because, you know, we have the chickens eat the grass, so we need a flat piece of land. So yeah.
Good afternoon, Mommy.
Good afternoon.
Alright. Here we go. Let me get my gear on first. Grab me some water.
It's like cutting a cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, and then you gotta cut this one.
Pour that on my head.
It's duck water.
Yeah, don't pour that on my head. But
It's got poop.
I'll pour regular water on my head. I need it. Okay, yeah.
So I planted the garlic there, the good garlic. Here, I'm going to plant the garlic that has imperfections just to see if it comes out, if it works. These three actually are good. These three are leftover from the good ones, and then these two bad ones. I'm definitely just not gonna do that one. That's definitely not good. But these I have hopes for. So we're gonna plant those here. Like I said, I plant in containers. That's the only thing I did put in the ground. I dug in. I'll show you that one later. But yeah, let's put the garlic. So we have, and I already amended this. Okay, I already put the potassium and the phosphorus, and I will be feeding it nitrogen in the beginning, just so they can start getting the green leaves sprouted, and then eventually I will lower the potassium fertilization here so that it can just concentrate on the roots and on the bulb. So let's water that. And I am aware that I am going to have to water this container more than these two because it's made out of clay and it tends to dry a lot faster, especially with this, you know, the desert dry air. So I will keep my eye on that. Now let's put some mulch. Okay, so that's it for my garlic. We're gonna just give it time. And it's October here in Zone 9B, Mesa, Arizona. You can start planting your garlic in October. And I wanted to start early October, but I just hadn't had time. So here's that stump that we're trying to get rid of. Yeah, the blade, he rented that chainsaw from Home Depot, and we believe that the blade is not sharp enough because it's starting to slide now on the last little bit of the little nub that's left. This is what's left. Like, he got all of it out except that right there, and just keeps slipping, and it's like the wood is very, very much alive. Obviously, look, it's pink. It almost looks like steak. I'm so hungry. Look at this pink spot right here. And so we both actually just tried ripping it with a crowbar, and but here it is. Look, this house is very, very old. It's from the 60s. So the neighbor told us that the neighbor that used to live here had like orange trees everywhere, and we have been finding stumps. And so there was one stump right there, but it was rotten, and we were able to like break it down. I'm assuming under this mound of dirt there's like all these roots. There was that tree. There was another one in the chicken coop that we cut off with a chainsaw as well. And so, but yeah, so we're just gonna keep going at it and try to remove it. It's only a little stump, but all this is gonna be where the chickens continue to eat grass as it continues to grow. And we can't leave that little stump right there. The stump is fine, but that nub right there, they can really get hurt with that. So we have to remove that. All right, so I'll continue to make updates on this garlic to see its progression and see how it's going, and see if those garlic over there, they're not very good looking cloves, actually pop out. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.